Hey guys, it's Tim here, and today I'm here with my good marketer friend Todd Gross, and we have something amazing for them, right, Todd?
It's out of this world. In fact, I've been talking about it for over a year that we'd
Okay.
be coming out with this, and now here it is, and I just can't believe it. It's just amazing.
We already talked about in our previous interview where you interviewed me a bit. Up front, we talked about it, but how would you like it, guys, if you could take any text and transform that into a video? So I'm not talking about a text to an image, what we all know, but text to a video. Here, look at this example. And take this example. And another one here. That looks pretty amazing, right? And Todd, that's what we're going to discuss today, right?
Right. And I want to make it very, very clear. When we say text to video or image to video, where you take an
Hmm.
image and then you start putting it in motion, we're not talking about what has other people have called text to video. So
Hmm.
usually when you hear text to video, the more kind of roundabout way to do it is put a text of what you'd like as a scene or whatever, and then it goes out and grabs images from off the web
Hmm.
and cobbles them together. That's not true AI text to video. That's the AI going out and doing a little thinking and saying, where can I find these images?
Hmm.
In this case, what we're doing is we're actually taking the text that we write and turning it into a motion scene, or
Mm.
actually taking an image, like an image of a sailboat, and having the sailboat starting to float,
Yeah.
or taking the background behind a woman that you have standing on the street, and the background may just spin around her as she looks around.
Mm.
These are short because AI is only so far,
Hmm.
in terms of how far it's come. But this has been something that we've been building up to worldwide for quite some time now, and it's finally here. And the way that we could use these, if you're creating a video, any video, right, and you have a video editor in
Hmm.
front of you, imagine something pops in your head and you want to see that, okay? It just like a light bulb goes off. And you say, I want to see a horse running behind a train on the tracks. I just
Hmm.
thought of that right now. I
Yeah.
could right now create that horse
Wow.
running behind a locomotive train in 4-second clips.
Wow.
Then I could take those clips and put them together into a story with the software as well.
Wow.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg of what the software does. So that's why I'm so excited about it. It's
That's pretty
experimental
amazing. So
in a way
it's not
because we're just
it.
on the cutting edge here, Tim,
Yeah.
of this technology, and we wanted to tap into it and put it into people's hands, even though it's very young.
Wow. So basically, what you're saying, I did the kickoff with how would you like it if you could transform text into video? You say you can also take existing images and make videos of those images. So you could basically take a picture of me somewhere standing in front of whatever, and you can make it a video. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
we can make you move, or the background behind you will move,
Wow.
and so it becomes motion, and it makes a big difference. In fact, in the demo that we're going to show in just a
Mm.
moment, we do a lot of that background movement stuff, and you could see the difference where I do an images section where it's
Mhm.
just text to image, because we have that too. It's
Yeah.
really very good, and I'll explain that in a minute. And then we have a video section, and
Nice.
the video of the same woman that we created is just so much more impressive to me in terms of the results than just the plain image. So
Mm.
yeah, it's taking, text to image to a whole new level now.
That's pretty amazing. So, what features do you have inside of the platform? What's it called? I don't think we even named it,
We didn't
right?
even mention the name of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Eva is its nickname, Epic Video AI,
Mm.
and we called it Eva. That was my idea, by the way, to call it Eva when they came up with Epic Video AI. It didn't even occur to the rest of my team that we
Mm.
had a great name there.
Yeah.
That's still insane. It was personalization. But speaking of personalization,
Yeah.
that's one of the features. So let's start with our text to image. Okay, so
Mhm.
text to image is what we have as well. But what's so exciting about that is you can literally take somebody's picture. Like we could take a picture of you, Tim.
Mhm.
In fact, we did.
Yeah.
And you take your face, put it into the image, and have you do whatever we want to do. So I could have you at the gym. I could have you playing golf. I could have you swimming. And every single Tim that I create will have the same exact face, even if you turn sideways,
Mm. Wow.
turn straight towards the camera, look up. It doesn't matter what direction you are facing, it will approximate exactly what you should look like on a profile or straightforward, and it's just from one picture. Now,
Wow.
this face freeze feature is head and shoulders above what other text to images have done in the past,
Mm.
where it's kind of sort of looks the same from image to image. This personalization feature is the exact image on our text to image of the person that you put in,
Wow.
which means you can go to a business owner and you could say, listen, I am going to use your face and have you in different scenes,
Nice.
you know, at the restaurant, if it's a lawyer outside the law office, whatever. You can have them in all kinds of outfits. They don't have to dress up. They could be wearing a suit, a tie. Um, it's just really phenomenal. So we've really taken text to image to the next level with
Wow.
that personalization feature,
So
and that's
that's
that's,
complete.
that's where it
That's
starts.
different down from what it was before, right? We discussed a little bit. We had face swap before that took the face, but now you say I can duplicate
Right,
you.
it's the full head, it's the
Yeah.
full feature. But what's interesting is we still have face swap built into our software
Mm.
when it comes to our text to videos, but I'm not going to get into it because the rest of this is even more impressive than the
Yeah.
fact that we still do face swap. This is really not just changing the face, but
Mhm.
changing the
Yeah.
entire head because you've now loaded in a real picture of
Mm.
the person, and you
Yeah.
get the entire picture created based on what they should look like in the various scenes that you're portraying from text.
Very nice. Very nice. And that's just only the text to image part of the application.
Right. I didn't even get to the text to videos yet.
Yeah.
And in fact, even though some of the features from our text to images are also included in the text to video, I'd
Hmm.
like to talk about that text to video now because that's, of course, what sets this apart from anything else.
Yeah.
So there we have the same ability to take somebody's face, in
Hmm.
fact, entire picture, and make them into a motion creation. All right, but even better than that, if you create a specific character, a moving character,
Yeah.
okay, that character can then go from one scene to another scene to another scene to a fourth scene and be the same character in each one of those scenes. So
Wow.
whether it's Tim or whether it's a character that you create from the top of your
Hmm.
head, how most people will use this,
Hmm.
you get the consistency of each one of the scenes that you create having the same character involved. So therefore you can create a story, you could use a story much more readily out of this. Now, I have to tell you, text to video is brand new.
Yeah.
The fact that we're even releasing this um, is a little bit crazy because it's such a frontier. So it's not perfect. You sometimes have to do it again
Hmm.
to, until the results are what you're looking for. You
Yeah.
just hit generate again. And I just want to point that out. It takes a little bit of trial and error, but
Hmm.
once you get what you're looking for, it is just phenomenal that you can do this. It's just, in years from now, this will seem like child's play. It'll become something that is
Yeah.
done so regularly.
Hmm.
We're really ahead of ourselves doing this now. But if you want to get your hands on something like this now, and I certainly do for all my video editing, because anytime I think of something, I want. In fact, I mentioned previously that I have that TikTok channel that I
Hmm.
talked.
Hmm.
Whenever I make these videos, no matter what I want to show, I just write in the software and it pops up the video that I need to make the TikTok video. I don't have to worry about getting one of those strikes against my
Yeah.
account, which so many people get
Yeah.
and potentially lose my account.
Because
I
it's
don't
your own
want that.
content.
Yeah, it's my own content
Yeah.
just came off the top of my head. So
Yeah.
that's how I'm using it. Now there's something
Nice.
called pose control.
Mm.
I'm not sure if I mentioned this previously. Pose control also allows you to take a model who's in a specific pose,
Yeah.
and then you can apply that pose to the images that you've thought up. So if you
Wow.
have a woman who's blonde in a bikini and she's on a beach, you may not be able to exactly describe in text what
Hmm.
pose you want to take. But since you can upload the pose,
Nice.
apply
So
that.
you could basically upload a picture of someone else in a specific pose to use that pose in the picture or the video that you like to create. Is for video or for image?
It's for both,
Oh,
and
nice.
it works perfectly for both. So, for instance, if I'm going to show off my muscles, okay,
Hmm.
because I have a brand new muscle because I've been moving my girlfriend's furniture, okay, I could be like this. I could take a picture of this right now. That's a
Yeah,
real picture. Snap it,
yeah.
and then I can actually apply that in pose control, and the images will show,
Ah,
they'll
that's
show just
awesome.
like that. Now, if I had written down person flexing their muscles, you may have gotten that,
Yeah.
but not the exact way that I just did it. So I can apply that as well. So
Nice.
pose control's in there, and there's something else that's in there, lip sync. Now this I couldn't believe because I did it last night, and it's just a brand new feature in our beta testing,
Hmm.
and it's finally in there where you could actually lip sync the person in motion to a voice. So you could upload your voice. Let's
Cool.
say you say Epic Video AI is better than sliced bread, right? I love it so much and I can't wait to show it to my audience. All right, let's say you say that. You
Hmm.
can actually now apply that to the moving image and they will mouth
Wow,
those
nice.
words. So that's
That's
nice as
that's pretty amazing. How about showing a demo, Todd? Shall we
well.
show them a demo right now?
Yes, absolutely. Here you go. Take a look. Unlike other text to image software, for starters, what we can do is create various different scenes. For instance, if you look in the box at the top here in our image section, we actually put in a pre-written prompt that we wrote out and put on a document. It just says a beautiful, modern, and classy lady wearing a white gown with a slight smirk, detailed skin face, and eyes with natural lighting. Now look what we have on the right here. It says create story. One scene we wanted her seated in an office. There she is seated in an office. Then we wanted her standing in an office lobby. We actually put her in an office lobby automatically. Holding a book. There she is, holding a book right there. And looking through her office window. And that's, of course, the last scene on the right. Now, you could loop these together in a video, or perhaps you're creating an image, a book filled with images. You could do anything with these various different related scenes with the same person or the same AI person being highlighted. That's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more you can do. Look how we can take a prompt. You can see the prompt right there that we wrote. And what we can do is we could just put that prompt into the box. And then by clicking on personalize on the right hand side, there it is. You see where we actually uploaded an image of Tom Cruise right into there. So basically, we are going to create a scene of a photorealistic selfie of a smart looking American model dressed in a pale gray vested suit with a slight smirk, highly detailed, exciting city atmosphere. All right, we're going to do that right now, and it will look like Tom Cruise in each one of the outputs. And when I say each one of the outputs, it's because we chose to have 4 output unrelated images. So there's the Tom Cruise image right there. Okay, that's what we actually used to create those 4 new Tom Cruises. Okay, the third one is a little bit goofy. The ones that I really like, obviously, the first, second, and the fourth, all really good. I even like that third one. All right, so that's how we do personalization. Now, there's one other option that we have in addition to personalization, and that is called pose control. Now, pose control also allows us to upload an image, just like we did with Tom Cruise, but this time it's not to change the face, not the facial features, but the actual way the body is going to mold itself. You'll see what I mean. we're going to copy the body position of one image. So we're putting in a brand new prompt and we're uploading an image. Let's do that right now. We're going to click on this upload. You see it on the right there. Upload an image. We're choosing pose 4. And pose number 4 is going to be a woman basically in a crouching position. And look what we have here. We do have our model that is being created from the prompt in the same position as the image that we loaded in. See, there's the image that we loaded in to try to get our model to create that similar pose. And then the model that we created, also with text to image, there she is in the same general position. Now, while all this is really amazing, especially that facial feature, how you could take an exact face of somebody and actually put them anywhere, this gets even better when you go straight from text to video or image to video. Here, let's take a look. Here's a beautiful scene that we have created. Basically, this is how the prompt read that we produced it. Mysterious, enchanted, and intricate detail of a sunken ship in a vivid coral reef with schools of colorful fish swimming. And this, believe it or not, is that incredible result. But remember the woman that we did before that we created a story for? What if we could actually put her in motion? All right, so by clicking Create Story on the right and then taking a prompt like this, a beautiful, modern, and classy lady wearing a white gown with a slight smirk, detailed skin and face and eyes, natural lighting. As you can see, that's basically what we've got here. All right, and then remember before we said seated in her office for one scene? There's the office. Standing in an office lobby, there's the lobby. Holding a book, there's the book. And looking through her office window, there's the windows. Can you believe this? We've just created a full AI story. Now the next thing is we could do pose control for her as well. Remember we did the pose control in the images? We could do pose control in videos as well, and that will come out similar to before. The only difference this time is, of course, there's motion. There it is. That's the image that we used once again. And now we created the motion. Now, the personalization feature that you just saw me click, that is really cool because you could actually do, people's faces like we did before when we were doing Tom Cruise. We could do that for motion as well. Here, watch. We're going to upload a Tom Cruise image like we did before. I'm going to open it up. And then once that's uploaded, we're going to apply it to the actual face. We're going to apply it. And this time we've created a Tom Cruise image. And there's Tom Cruise. So we've got a very interesting image here. This is our classy businessman. And we put the Tom Cruise face in. But now we could go one step further. If we want, we could actually get him to lip sync. So we have a choice of face swapping, where we can put in someone else's face. We could upscale it, or we could lip sync. Now, if we lip sync, what we do is we load in an audio file, all right? And if we load in an audio file, we could make Tom Cruise, basically, we can make him speak. So what we've done is we've loaded in what's called eva.mp3. That's just what we called the audio file. And now watch when we click on lip sync. There's Tom Cruise actually speaking. Although we did load in a female voice.
Hi, I am Eva, meaning Epic Video AI.
This time I've regenerated Tom Cruise, but we're going to use the face swap feature. Now the face swap feature allows us to put in somebody else's face into Tom Cruise. So we just loaded in an image of Leonardo DiCaprio, and there's Leo. But the best part is you could do all this stuff inside of Canva itself. Watch this demonstration from one of my partners, Anshu.
Hello everybody, so today we are going to see the Synthesis AI video app inside of Canva. So this is how the interface looks like. The app is located out here. You have a text box out here to enter your text prompts. So for example, let me type in a simple text prompt like, all right, my prompt is frog on a lily pad, 3D animation. So now I'm going to click on generate. You can now see the progress bar out here. Usually it is ready within less than 1 minute. There we go. So you can see the frog on a lily pad, like we just entered in the prompt. So you can add it to your project by just clicking on it. And here the video has been added to your Canva project. So let me just expand it a little bit. All right. Now, to delete this video from your Canva project, all you have to do is select it and then delete it. And now let's try a little more complex text prompt. Okay, so something like this one. So the prompt is a dog walking down the street at sunset with the sun setting in the background, and person walking down the street. Furry art, anime, visual anime. All right, so I'm going to click on generate again. Here is the video that has been rendered. So you can again click on it and it'll get added to your Canva project. All right, so this is how you can actually create short videos using text prompts in the AI videos Canva app. Now, if you want to see the generations that you have created in the past, you can click on go to generations out here. And it will show you all the videos that you have generated in the past.
All right. Well, that looks pretty cool, guys. I mean, that blew me away. I love what you've created, Todd. I mean,
I'm back inside, by the way. The
yeah,
mosquitoes, the Burks or the mosquitoes, they got so plentiful that I need the mosquito guy. And then we're doing the interview, and he just rolls up and he takes out his machine and he puts the mosquitoes. That's why I'm inside.
well, we got you here. So it's an awesome product, and you're going to release it very soon, right? So there will be pre-launch webinars where people can register, and there is a benefit of joining these webinars. Can you tell us a little bit more when these webinars are and why should people join?
We're actually selling this. The only way to get it, because we're doing a founding member, it's sort of like being a beta tester, but more beyond than that. Where we're having founding members, and the founding members get a special package deal and help us make the product even better by making suggestions, etc. Now, the founding member package is incredible in that it includes everything that the front end package has. Every single upgrade that you can imagine, including an unlimited option.
Nice.
And that is what we are actually going to be releasing, a special package for founding members on these webinars only. And that's the only way that I'm going to even allow your people to get in, because I want everyone to have that full package, and I want folks to also have the possibility to get the unlimited, which is just like a minor additional charge. And that's, very important that they, come to the webinar and get in as a founding member and get the full package.
Nice. And what are the dates of these webinars?
Okay, so the first one is Sunday night at 8 o'clock Eastern time. And then we have a 2 o'clock one the next day on Monday. That's Eastern time. So, depending if you're in Europe or the United States, it's good or bad. It's great in the United States on Sunday night, not in Europe. And in Europe, it's very good because it happens early in the evening on Monday. So those are the first two. And those are the ones you should try to attend with the biggest discounts.
Okay, so you're saying basically if you join these two, one of these two, you will get the best price.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're also running webinars after these two webinars. Is that what I understand correctly?
Keep playing them so that folks can get in. And I think the next day after that would be July 2nd. Yeah, we have one at 3 p.m. Eastern time, or 11 a.m. Sorry.
Okay.
Eastern time, July 2nd. And then we have one on July 3rd at 3 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time.
So, but to get the best available deal, they need to join the first.
You got to jump on this as early as you can. Sunday night or Monday.
All right. Well, guys, if you see this, the dates are on this page, and the sign-up form is also on this page. Make sure to sign up and be on one of those two webinars, because we don't want you to miss out on the best pricing. And Todd, is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, I just hope that folks are blown away with the examples that we've been showing, sprinkling through the interview so that they could see the potential of what they can do.
Nice. Well, thank you so much, Todd, for being in this interview with me, for showing us all the details.
You bet. It's exciting. True text to video. Okay.
Absolutely.
True text to video, not this.
Well, it looks amazing from all what we've seen. And we look forward to these webinars, and all the best for the launch. And
thank you. Take care, Tim.
Okay. Talk to you soon. Cheers, guys.
Bye.